Utkalika Vallari, a vine of intense longings, by Śrīla Rūpa Goswami. We are at the last part of this more sweet book. We are reading from verse 63. O my Lord and my Lady, when you are both sulking in anger, you are very anxious to meet, but each of you obstinately maintains your position, refusing to see each other. Oh Krishna, why are you repeatedly signaling me with your eyes? Don't do that, because Manjari Swamini, my sulky mistress Sri Radhe, is not going to return your plea. With this white lie, when will I make you both laugh? Commentary. O master and mistress, when will I make you both laugh? One might ask how the two of you are feeling. The reply is, both of you are sulking for no reason. You are eager to see each other, but still you refuse to look at each other because you are both clinging to your pride. Another question might rise, how will you make us laugh? The answer is, O Mukunda, why are you trying to beckon me with your dancing eyes? This Manjari Sri Radhe is not going to hear your petition. Hence, give rest to your endeavors. In this way, when will I make you both laugh with these deceptive words? Each of them will interpret my speech differently. She, Swamini, relishing these words, will smile, thinking that Shri has given up his mana. Otherwise, why is her maidservant saying this? Concluding that Shri has surrendered his mana first, she is smiling, knowing that she is the victor. On the other hand, Shri Krishna believes she has sent her Saki to me. This is a clear indication that Sri Radhe has given up her mana before me. Sri Swami will see himself as victorious, and thus his face will blossom with a smile. Verse 64. O Prince and Princess, Shri Krishna and Sri Radhe, will that fortunate moment ever be mine when I beautify you by painting designs on your foreheads with colorful and fragrant pigments in the Nikunja? Commentary. O Swamini Sri Radhe, O Swami Sri Madhava, will I ever get that opportunity? There are two meanings in this verse. O Swamini, O my mistress, when will this maidservant use colorful and fragrant dyes to paint artistic designs on your shining forehead and on Swami's also? The second meaning can be, O Swamini, you with your master, or O Swami, you with your mistress. So, both of them. Verse 65. Though I am not worthy even to beg for such services, still, as I have been given residence in Vraja, a hope has arisen within me that I will attain that service. Thus, Rupa Manjari prays, O my Lord and Lady, Shri Krishna and Shri Radha, the wealth of prema that bestows the good fortune of readily attaining your seva has not yet risen in my heart. Not even in my dreams have I experienced it. Yet, because I am living permanently in this Vrindavan, where you perform your eternal Lilas, my hope is strong and ever increasing. Commentary. O best of masters, Śrī Śrī Rādhā-Kṛṣṇa, the prema that gives the good fortune of easily attaining your seva has never even flashed in my dreams. One might surmise, in that case, you must be quite discouraged. The reply is, that splendor of prema doesn't manifest even in my dreams, but still, because I am living in Vraja, the abode of your pastimes, the hope of receiving the good fortune of this seva grows stronger. Verse 66. I have reached the conclusion that my residing in Vraja has only been made possible by your mercy, and thus the fortune of serving you directly will be possible by the same means, your grace. Expressing these sentiments, Shri Rupa says, O possessors of my life, Shri Krishna and Shri Radhika, I continually offer obeisances to your mercy, which, because it is always directed to the most fallen, has given me the good fortune of living in Shri Vrindavan, where the great premi devotees like Shri Uddhava, in a mood of servitorship, desire to take birth as a blade of grass or a bush. Commentary. Great personalities like Shri Uddhava, who are filled with spotless love and who are already attained the position of servants, also desires birth in Shri Vrindavan, even as grass or a creeper, bush or a herb. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 47, Verse 61, Shri Uddhava has said, it is very hard to renounce one's family members and social obligations, but in order to serve Shri Govinda with spontaneous and full-hearted commitment, all the gopis have indeed done this. Will I ever attain the dust of their lotus feet? I am very eager for this, but that dust, served by all the bushes, creepers, and herbs in Vrindavan, is very rare. Oh, how I wish that I could take birth as one of those plants. I bow down again and again to your mercy, by whose influence I, who am a lowborn, have been brought to Vrindavan. The question is, how does that mercy act? The answer is, it flows towards the fallen. Verse 67. This verse and the next are spoken with the conviction or strength one develops when one attains full consciousness and feelings of intimacy by the influence of bhakti. O Tamala tree, you are the desired tree of Vrindavan, the presiding goddess of the forest kingdom, taking the form of a Madhavi vine, has entwined herself around you, from your base to your top, and thus your every branch and twig has become most captivating. Your combined fragrance permeates the whole of Vrindavan. The living entities of this world, who seek refuge in the shade of your glories and greatness, are relieved of their sufferings. Just by taking shelter of you, one is certain to obtain some wondrous fruit. Is there anything surprising in this? Commentary. O Tamala tree, as you are embraced by a Madhavi vine, from your roots to your crown, your trunk and branches are looking most charming. The question is, what type of Madhavi vine is this? The reply is, in the forest kingdom, she is the imperial hostess. O Tamala, god of the forest, your fragrance, mingling with that of the Madhavi vine, spreads throughout Vrindavan. Your glories are so vast that their shadow shelters the entire world, revealing all beings of their afflictions. Is it any surprise that one who takes shelter under your branches will attain wonderful fruits? No, there is nothing unusual about this. Verse 68. O desire vine of Sri Vrindavan, when you blossom with the nectar raining from the dark cloud, the fragrance flowing from your honeyed pastimes permeates everywhere, satisfying the whole atmosphere with sweetness. Hence, the creepers serving the dust of your lotus feet are especially glorious. What is surprising in this? Commentary. O desire vine of Sri Vrindavan, the profuse honey flowing from your pastimes has thoroughly gratified the entire universe with sweetness. These two are increasing and becoming more glorious. Hence, it implies that by attaining your food dust, the vine's relationship with you grows and their joy increases. Thus the creepers are seeking to attain the dust of the lotus feet by taking shelter there. Is there anything surprising about this? From where is the honey flowing? The reply is, from Krishna Buddha, meaning the black clouds bursting with ambrosial water. In other words, the nectarian cloud, Śrī Hari, overflows with the sweetness of his pastimes. It is to be noted that according to some other commentators, verse 67 uses the first type of metaphoric speech under the cover of Rupaka Alankara, and the present verse implies the same first type of metaphoric speech under the cover of Shlesha, or double entendre. There are two notes from the previous verse. The first one, Shri Krishna, as the Tamala tree, becomes much more beautiful when he is embraced by Shri Radha, the Madhavi creeper. Radha's prem nourishes Krishna's sweetness. The fragrance of Śrī Śrī Rādhā-Govinda perfumes the whole Vrindavan. When one takes shelter of its renowned shadow, all sufferings are allayed. By finding refuge at its feet, one gets the fruit of service. What is so surprising about this? The divine Rasika poet Śrīpad Rupa Goswami is praying to Vrindavan's desired tree, which is actually his most beloved adolescent Tamala Shri Govinda and Madhavi Shri Radha, to mercifully bestow his most desired goal. The next note from the last verse. The glories of Shri Radhika, the stated object, are expressed through Vrindavan's desire-fulfilling creepers, the indirect object. The cloud, the prince of Vraja Shri Syamasundar, is raining nectarian pastimes, overflowing with Vrindavaneshwari Shri Radhika's sweetness, which fills the whole universe with satisfaction. Alternatively, the maidservant who takes shelter of Srimati Radhika's lotus feet surely attains the festival of service to the divine couple. Verse 69. Acknowledging that the fortune of service for which she was praying is very rare, now Shri Rupa simply prays for bhakti to their lotus feet, wherever she may take birth. O Prince of Vraj and daughter of Rishabhanu Maharaj, I am praying to you again and again that I may have love for your lotus feet, life after life. Verse 70. Having recited this prayer, she is now praying to attain her desired object. O possessors of my life, Shri Krishna and Shri Radha, you are eternally absorbed in amorous enjoyment. This vine of longings, this Utkalika Vallari, has sprouted up in front of you here in Vrindavan. I tremble as I recite it. After you hear my heartfelt request, be gracious to this lowly person. Answer my prayers and give me the service for which I have been so deeply yearning. Commentary. O God and Goddess, this Utkalika Vallari has manifested before you. I am trembling simply from reciting this Utkalika Vallari. I cannot imagine what would happen if I deeply meditated on it. Therefore, the two of you should bestow the desired perfection upon anyone who reads this. The question is, by doing what? The reply is, Akarnya, by hearing this prayer. What are the two of you doing? The reply is, you are eternally enjoying in Vrindavan. Verse 71. Now, Śrī Rūpa states the place and time of the birth or composition of this prayer. In 1471, Shakabda, means 1549 AD, in the month of Pausha, December-January, residing in Shri Gokula, Vrindavan, I have composed this unparalleled Utkalika Vallari. Thus ends the translation of Utkalika Vallari, a part of Stavamala, written by Śrīmad Rupa Goswami.